Hey y'all, welcome back to a brand new episode of Girl, Why You Still Single? It's your favorite podcast host, Dion Chalette, and I just want to say thank you all for joining me each and every week as I speak through living intentionally through my singleness. So, after this episode, I need you all to do me a huge favor. I want you all to take a moment, go through some of the other videos down below, provide some feedback, share, subscribe, and definitely, y'all, don't forget to submit y'all homework. Like, it's some people who've been listening who have not been doing their homework, and I'm just a tad bit disappointed. I'm going to have to start calling y'all fries out here in these streets. So, y'all need to stay focused, submit those homework assignments, and share the podcast, guys. So, without further ado, this week's episode is entitled, It's the Intentions for Me. So y'all, recently, my social media accounts have been exploding with so many different friend requests, and my DMs have been going super crazy. And I just have felt the need to leave a whole lot of these requests and DMs on red because I'm over here like, this ain't nobody but the devil trying to get me distracted with all this overflowing of attention. And I know before I respond, I know I need to do some groundwork. I know I need to be in a certain state of mind. I need to be focused before I get wrapped up into some conversation or some entanglements that I don't have no business being part of. So, of course, your girl had to go to God about the situation and ask for some guidance. And the one thing that continued to show up in my mind was, what's your intentions? And it just kept reappearing in my thoughts. So I'm thinking that God is just trying to tell me, don't be so quick to respond. Not every action needs a reaction. So, of course, I had to pump my brakes a little bit. And I had to jot down just a couple of points just so that I know that I'm in the right state of mind before I start to dig into these DMs. As you all continue to listen to this episode, y'all don't judge me because I know it may sound a little basic. I know it may sound a little elementary. However, in order for me to be intentional about who I'm entertaining, I need to ensure that I'm grounded. So, one of the first points is know your worth, girl. Know your worth. Listen, I know that I am smart. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm self-driven. So I know I'm worth it. I know I'm worth being respected. And I know I'm worth being made a priority. There has been an instance in the past few months where, there has been a guy who has made plans with me. The plans have fell through. And of course, he has came up with every excuse in America on why he didn't show up or why he didn't call. And he's so quick to get upset with me because I'm putting the pressure on him. However, in return, I think what's most disrespectful is for the same guy to text me after hours and ask the most popular question of them all. Quote unquote, are you asleep? You're damn right I'm asleep. It's 12:45 at night. What else am I supposed to be doing? Especially when I have work tomorrow morning. So knowing that I have something unique, something special to bring to the table, I'm only asking for somebody to meet me halfway. And I know that's not an outrageous request. So when that person gets defensive after I call him out, boy, you're a fraud. Or if he stops showing interest altogether, I just know it's definitely time for me to be like, boy, bye. So another thought that I definitely need to keep in the forefront is always avoid acting out of loneliness. So I'm pretty sure on one of my previous episodes, I've talked through how this season of dating or singleness can, lead to some very lonely times, some very lonely nights. And most times when I get lonely, I tend to use socializing as one of my scapegoats. So I'll call somebody up, and most times nowadays it's just, some of my girlfriends that I'm calling up, just, have some casual conversation with to, just to let the time fly by. or I try to, distract myself with work or be on day one, or sometimes even, just trying to pull out my Bible and do something productive on my laptop. But I'm talking about the nights that Bluebell ain't cutting it, or my bestie don't fell asleep on me. I have to remind myself to try to make decisions that my future self will thank me later for. I feel like I definitely remember some of the times when I found myself in different conversations or situations because I used the wrong outlet when I found myself bored. And the greatest advice in this area I found is that do something productive. And I be telling myself, girl, read your Bible, or simply just relax. And I have to remember I can't be running to these DMs. Now, the last but not least thought that I had to remember is that I can't be afraid to say no. When someone doesn't impress me, meaning if I'm not interested after a couple of conversations, I cannot waste my time. I can't count on how many hands I have said, oh, but he's so nice, or how many times I don't called up my friend and was like, listen, girl, what should I say? Because I really don't want to go with him. I feel like being nice doesn't give anybody access to your life. And I have to remember that my time is precious and I have to waste it wisely. And wasting my time on somebody who I'm not really interested in is not the route to go. So this week, as I respond to some of these friend requests and some of these DMs, I'm going to keep y'all updated. But in the meantime, I got some questions for you all, some homework for y'all. So one of the first questions is, girl, how fast are you responding to those DMs? Or are you keeping them on read? The second question is, and if you are responding, what type of standards are you keeping in mind so that you won't be caught up in the wrong conversations or the wrong entanglements? And the third question is, girl, are you being intentional about the conversations you are entertaining? Well, this concludes another great episode of Girl, Why Are You Still Single? Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and definitely until next time, let's be intentional while living in our singleness.